The debate around the transmission of the election results is rearing its ugly head yet again, pitting stakeholders in the election process. And barely 24 hours after the Independent Electoral Boundaries Commission (Iebc) ran a simulation of the system it will use to relay election results, the issues keep on keeping on.
You are all aware that we have been working with the Communication Authority of Kenya, and we submitted to them the GPS locations of all our polling centers. And the results we got from them is that 1,111 polling centers are out of the 3G/4G network. So as a country, it is expected that we will be going to the election with some centers that will not be able to transmit results at the polling station as required.
The Electoral Agency faced the hard but familiar questions of, among others, the speed and the reach of the 3G services, especially in the over 1,000 out of the 50,000 polling stations in the country that do not have 3G network coverage.
From our end, I think we are fairly safe with what we've provided. But as you know, we are not running the elections. That is being run by the Iebc. So they're the ones who are procuring the servers, they're the ones procuring even the connectivity. So I think they will be best placed to answer that question. And I'm hoping that they've consulted NC4 to make sure that everything they have is safe.
ICTCS Joe Mucheru has shrugged off some of the concerns that were raised by the Wafula Chebukati-led commission.
And therefore, as a commission, we've gone ahead to try and identify alternative technology that you can be able to use to allow transmission of the results in those centers, the 1,111 we are talking about. And therefore, the Commission will be using satellite modems to provide network for the purpose of results transmission come 9th August 2022.
They also say they're calling them satellite modems. They've got over 1,500 satellite modems, which means they're going to use those. So Marjan announced that as the CEO of Iebc, that they also have those devices which can work anywhere, which means they have 100% coverage of all the polling stations to be able to transmit. That's theoretically, that's what we know. They're the ones who go to the ground and test and show whether it is working or not.
Mucheru maintains that the statements made by Iebc that over 1,000 polling stations do not have the 3G network could be further from the truth, and that the country has advanced in terms of network coverage and that 5G network coverage plan is already in the pipeline.
There are people who keep on saying that I'm planning to hack, I don't know, I have teams, but all that is politics. It's not reality. I was talking to professionals, people who know how systems are set up, people who've been looking at security, and we know as a country we've been fairly secure. So this issue of hacking is just a political gimmick. It's not reality.
In the 2017, the Supreme Court nullified the presidential election partly due to irregularities in the handling of the election transmission system. If the Commission does not find a lasting solution to the said problem, the Commission could find itself once more in the familiar territories of the corridors of justice. Abdiaziz Hashim, Ibru TV.